But him there, him giant still him there, so I get him on right away. Now waste no time. You get me? Get him on right away. Cause no. Top boss, so how things?
Where are they?
There, man. First, yeah, you hear me proper, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, see me people, Andre Blake, skipper, I don't know, the man, the myth, the legend. What before I go through all of that though, cause me I see a article where they I say you was a wicket keeper before you turn an actual goalkeeper. How that how that Japan?
Yeah, man. I play only for cricket in high school, man. Growing up, primary school, captain primary school cricket team, and a bunch of stuff. So, for cricket growing up, yeah, man.
So that's cause me I say cause you used to go CC.
Yeah.
Me I say CC, schoolboy football a big thing. I mean, I remember I see the talent, Andre Blake talent in schoolboy football. So, a cricketer did them time there?
Actually, me not play now, but I think 2009. Was it 2009? No, can't be 9. I think it was probably 2006, somewhere out there. Was my first year at D Cup. Yeah, and I think we went to the finals of the Ben Francis and the semi-finals of the D Cup. So it was a good run, but I think it was when I went back to Glenmere, because I was at Glenmere for first form, then go CC, and then I go back Glenmore for sixth form. So yeah, but I was back and forth between cricket and football. So yeah.
So may I get another discussion about what I want to know? Because football is supposed to be returning in America soon. I believe they're doing the same method, the bubble method, like they're doing for basketball.
Yeah.
In Orlando.
Yeah.
So what is it like there? Because we see a lot of NBA players, for instance, are back out of going there and all that. What's the situation there like for the restart?
I mean, we're all excited to play again, because, we love football. This is what we do. I mean, the situation isn't ideal though, if I'm to be honest, but it is what it is. And we just have to try to take the necessary precautions, to try and stay safe, But a couple players have tested positive after arriving down here in the bubble, So anxious moments, but again, we just have to do our best, continue to practice, social distancing, keep washing our hands, wear masks and all of that.
Honestly, to be honest, I don't know how I feel about it as a fan, because especially with the World Cup, so there's been a recent spike, especially in that area of the country and things. So I kind of so just go and hold it still and safe up, The virus is something where if you take care of what you need to take care of, you're good. So I have to just make you know, just do what you have to do, you get me? And keep safe down there. And to the rest of the teammates and things. To switch back to the cricket thing they do. So what make you make the decision say football instead of cricket? Are there any idea?
For me, it wasn't even close, It was always football. It was always football, man. But football season different from cricket season, and I always want to stay active, So when football done, find a way to go stay active. So I'm just jumping at the cricket. But I could do my thing, but I can't sit here and tell you that I would have made it pro playing cricket. I mean, I don't know, but me and Andre Russell play D Cup together, and I mean, we were both on the same dorm, and at that time, none of us knew I would be playing professional football and him, a big cricketer at the time. So sometimes we never know what life gonna bring us, but for me, I always knew that if I was ever going to become a pro, it would be football. You know, at no point I thought it was cricket, but cricket was just something that, you know, I love the sport. I can do my thing, so, you know, I just help out.
Fox. So, and you used to play ball in a primary school as well. Because the same article that I talk about say, I say a thing, I wonder if I choose still. It say, yo, like if your team did need a goal, they would have put you up in the strike and you would have scored and then go lock down the goal and all that. I say, yo, that sounds cap a little bit still.
I play a whole heap of forward. Up to me win under 15 for Clarendon College, I play forward. Play under 16 forward. I play D-Cup. I probably have about 5 D-Cup goals. So I play a whole heap. I play a whole heap a forward or midfield, man. So, I mean, I feel like anywhere on the field you put me, I can adapt and do my thing, you know?
I mean, it shows still, that show, because you're quite comfortable on the ball, when the ball at your feet and things for your goalkeeper. It was one of the reasons why you're highly scouted and things. So, but yeah, so into things where people probably care, because that was just a personal thing when me see and me I say, yo, isn't me? So, so you attended CC, got recruited by UConn to college in America. Keep for them for what? 3 seasons they're there for?
Yeah.
And for the 3 seasons, the first 2 seasons them, may I say, you win the goalkeeper of the year, Big East. Then that was before the split at the conference and all that. The whole thing what they go on with the Big East.
Yes, so I played 2 years at Big East and then we went to the AAC. So that was the American Athletic Conference.
And then you got this and you win the goalkeeper of the year this again.
Again, yes. So all 3 years, you know, we just clean up everything.
Yeah. And what that lead to this. So that the moment you're in your life, what does this mean? What the picture you mean to you? Let me show you the picture.
I mean, you know, up to today, you know, one of the best days of my life, you know, and I think moments like these, sometimes I don't think I celebrate them enough, but also I think that's a part of why I'm so humble, you know. I try to sometimes downplay my success to kind of keep me grounded, you know, because they say the higher you climb, the more you're exposed, and you know, and at any minute, you know, we're all students of the game, and at any minute, you know, you can end up on your face, you know. So for me, you know, I just try to enjoy the moment, but also to stay very, you know, humble and level-headed. But this moment, to be honest, I had no idea I was going to be drafted #1, and I had no idea I was going to be drafted by the Philadelphia Union, because at that moment in time, you know, you go to the combine and you would meet with all the teams that are interested in you, you know. So, but I spoke with Philly for maybe a brief period of time, like 5 minutes, because they had a young goalkeeper at the time who was very good, so they weren't really interested in me, you know. But everything just kind of changed like last minute on draft day, you know. And I mean, I was just sitting there, and then when I heard my name, you know, I mean, I still can't really express, you know, but you know, thankful.
I'm happy to see that made you the only goalkeeper at the time for being drafted first overall.
Yeah, yes, you know.
How did you feel like get drafted before Lowe and Lewis? Because
I mean, yeah, because they were at the same draft, you know, and it was good, obviously, but also was proud and happy for them, you know, my fellow Jamaicans, that they also got drafted, you know. So, you know, it was very good that, you know, all three of us got drafted first round, you know. So we're all always representing and, you know, waving the flag high.
Facts. So happiest day I your career so far when you get the #1. Then you go into the Philly lineup setup, and them sign one of them designated baller. Them what them sign is a goalkeeper.
Yeah. I mean,
what was the contrasting emotions there. So
I mean, you know, as I always say, you know, everybody have them story, and you know, if you're gonna ever become something good, you're gonna be tested and you're gonna be tried, you know, and you have to overcome these tests, you know. And for me, you know, going in, getting drafted #1, you know, I got in full of confidence, you know, expecting to play right off the bat. But for the first 3 years, I played one game. You know, I got 2 knee surgeries. Like, I did my left knee. I got back, and 2 months after getting back, I did my right knee.
This is within the first 3 years?
Yeah, I did 2 knee surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
I got drafted 2014,
Mm-hmm.
and I did 2 knee surgeries 2015, like 2 months apart.
You know?
Yeah, so it was very tough, and I finally, you know, I was back training and everything was good. And then all of a sudden, I remember we had normally in the summer when the Premier League teams are in preseason, they normally come over to the US to play like games, you know. So Crystal Palace was coming over, and we had a friendly against Crystal Palace, and I was told I was gonna play that game, you know, and I think I did really well. You know, I did my thing. That was my first game for the Philadelphia Union.
Mm-hmm.
Did my thing, and then I remember coming in on Monday, and then the coach said, call me into the office and say, I need to talk with you. So I'm like, all right, look like we finally win the spot, you know,
Yeah.
excited and everything, and, you know, go in and the man, you know, man say, you know, say, we just sign a goalkeeper, and right now you'll get pushed to #3, you know, so right there, so, you know, like, shock out of his world, like, speechless.
Yeah.
Never did I expect that, but I mean, you know, it is what it is, you know. I'm not gonna say me never get bitter, but you know,
Yeah.
I was bitter for a moment.
For sure.
Yeah, but then I realized, you know, it's a part of the life, you know, and the situation. It's not the end of the world. It can either make you or break you, and I just decide, all right, just hold long made and keep working.
Word. And then our 2015 season now, end of 2015 season, you get the actual debut, professional debut. When on a play against, I don't remember which side, but I know a Jagba did a strike for the side. Which team was it?
Montreal.
When Jagba did a strike, and you come in and you end up after saving a shot from Jagba. Coming in, first of all, coming in, debut, professional debut, did Jagba strike? As a Jamaican, I watch retail and them thing, they say, yo, you know Jagba deadly. What was that like going into the game there?
I mean, growing up, watching these players, it was always a dream, you know, to play with them or to play against them, you know. So actually seeing the moment, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, you have to put certain things aside and know, say, all right, when you step on that pitch, you know, you respect who you respect, but you know, you're fearless. You know, so just go out there, do what I have to do, you know, when match done, show him respect, and you just keep it moving. But it was definitely a honor to share the pitch with guys like those. But I remember him coming in because he literally had just signed, and he didn't even start. But I remember him coming on, and, you know, the place erupted, you know, and he came in, and I think we beat them, I think it was 1-0 or 2-0. So I got the shutout.
Yeah, you get the clean sheet against that. Yeah, him the kick na shot off here that match, yeah? You know they got nothing from him.
No, I don't remember any, but remember I go for a couple crosses with me and him a fair fight it out.
Yeah.
And you know he gone strong already, but you know, it was good.
Yeah. So after that was the start of the season. You're professional in terms of the debut and thing, and then the end. That was the latter part of the season. And then the next season now, you put yourself in the mix, say, yo, you're going to be number one and thing. And what was that off season like? Was that a thing where you say, yo, the off season, you put in work and thing?
Yeah, I mean, for me, every off season, normally go home and do a lot of work. I mean, mainly footwork's done. I normally just kind of put down the gloves a little bit and work on touches and stuff like that. So for me, I think 2014 I played 1 game, 2015 I played 5 games, and that's when I kind of start to cement myself. And at the end of the 2015 season, you know, coach called me in the office and say, all right, you know what, your time in a big man, you know. May I give you the key, you know, it's up to you now. So I'm pretty much show me, say, all right, you know, believe in you, me have trust in you, and me give you a chance to go out there and prove yourself. So I mean, all if I doubt it out there, you know, I mean, people are saying them don't know if we can do it, and you know, people always talk.
Regular,
That's natural, you know. But for me, you know, never worry about none of that, you know. Just always tell myself, me not have nothing to prove to nobody. Just go out there and just do your thing, you know. You know how hard you work, you know how much sacrifice you make and all of that, you know. So for me, I just do my regular off-season workout and come back in, and 2016, I just come
it. And you went at it because that year you did an all-star team in a debut season.
Yeah, all-star, MLS Best 11 and goalkeeper of the year. MLS goalkeeper of the year.
Yeah, man, so like you take the opportunity and you run with it. Them always say, yo, when they get the opportunity, run with it. You run, man.
Yeah, I mean, throughout my career, you know, I've been in situations where I wasn't able to play, where, you know, me have to sit down and watch. So I always tell myself, say, you know, whenever me get this chance, I'm sorry if you would have behind me, because, you know, me not look back, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, man. But as I said, still kind of year there, you make sure, say, yo, you put your foot down, say, yo, watch you know. And the way I love that story there even more now, because I tell me, say, them 2 injuries that happened in the 2 seasons, in the season there and thing. I mean, that must feel great to you. Like when you name in a MLS All-Star, you say, yo, look where you come from and thing. Is it me to this now?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, again, as you say, you know, only you or your close support system really understand certain things and know, you know, the struggles and the sleepless nights, you know. So I mean, again, football is about moments. You know, you have great moments and you have not so good moments. So I mean, you just have to work through it regardless. You know, it's like life. You know, life is not always great. You know, you have different obstacles we have to deal with. You're gonna have bad games, you know. You're gonna have very good games, and I mean, the important thing is to remain consistent and just always one level right through. Whether you know, never get too high and never get too low.
Word. So that go on. What is no club level? What is it left for you out there that you feel like you want to accomplish now at the MLS stage, and if further from the MLS, if you decide to go for in Europe or wherever the case may be?
I mean, I've always liked a challenge, you know, and it's no secret for me. I've always said I wanted to play in England, you know. So I mean, I still believe, you know, and I still want to. But I don't worry so much about what I can't control, you know. I just do my thing, you know. I strongly believe that, you know, whatever you're praying for or whatever you're working toward, just make sure that when that opportunity comes, you are ready. You know, I don't believe in sitting down and complaining when my time will come, nothing going on for me. No. So for me, it's about, you know, preparing myself, you know. So when I go to that next level, when I make that next step, I'm ready, because I'm one of those persons where I always believe in, you know, forward movements. I'm not supposed to go England and you know, get loaned out, or in a 2 years me not back at MLS or whatever. No, you know.
Which you say a lot. Which you say happen a lot.
Yeah, so for me, I'm in no rush. When I go, I need to make sure say I'm ready. So I'm gonna go. And now it's me I go by the go make.
Word.
Yeah,
Word. I love hear them talk there too, because what that also means is that when you do go over there, you're well polished. You get me as polished as you can be, and you can get the best shot as you can and thing. And another thing was stood out to me too. The fact say always I say, yo, you put on your gloves in the off season and work on your footwork and all of them things there. And trust me, bro, in even your goalkeeping, it helps. Cause I see it. You get me, and we're gonna get to that too in a bit. So club out the way. You make your debut in 2014. Them time they didn't even start playing for Philly yet, because you say you don't make your debut for Philly until 2015, ended at 2015. So, what was it like representing your country for the first time in 2014?
I mean, going in, you know Jamaican fans already, and you know how we steer it, you know. So I mean, for me, going, I think my first game for Jamaica was against Tottenham actually. We played Tottenham in like a friendly game, but you know you can't really count that because that wasn't like a official FIFA game or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I remember, you know, I was that probably might have been 2013 because I was still in college and I got drafted 2014. So I remember going down to Bahamas, you know, and again it was in the summertime, so all these European clubs, mainly in England, they normally come this side, you know, for
friendlies and things.
Yeah. I remember playing against Tottenham, Gareth Bale, Adebayor, you know, Scott Parker, Jermaine Defoe, you know. So to be honest, nerves, man.
Yeah.
Gassy, like, you know. But you know, the moments where you can look back on and just smile, you know. And I remember Albas Powell was almost like a veteran in the team them time there, and him, you know, kind of calm me down and say, you're good, man. If you're never good, you're out there, man. Just relax and play some ball. But you know, I've always been in the Jamaican system growing up from under 15, 17, 2023 to the seniors. So I was no stranger, but you know, as a college youth, and when you realize you go against the Adebayors and the Jermaine Defoes, and you know, if you don't feel nervous, you're not normal.
You're not human.
You're not normal.
Yeah.
It was good.
So that was the debut, and since then you make 45 appearances with Jamaica. Start the turnout to me. 45 games with Jamaica, about 21 clean sheets. So that means that almost every other game you get a clean sheet, which means that with you in a goal, almost every other game will at least a draw match.
Because if you don't get scored upon, you can't lose.
Yeah, I think you understand how crazy that day is still, you know. Every other game, we are sure that at least a draw. For your goalkeeper, we are talking about impact on top of impact on a game, energy.
Really?
That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. And speaking of how impressive that is, the bet I always draw for that scenario. Yeah. Your best showing of your skill set in that Mexico match in the World Cup.
Yes.
Semi-finals. The double CFOs. Where and as I tell you, we come back to it, you work on your footwork, your foot. You dive already, the ball deflect, and you raise the foot and kick them. I say, I'm even see when I get up back. I just see the second save make again. I say, what you see me? Then the next man come now, cross. The man right in front of your goal. Bucket. And you see me, I say, yeah, like, what the trick? Because to me, that's something that you can't train and learn that. That natural. You see me? So like, is there anything really you would say to aspiring goalkeeper, say train on this in order to be this agile or whatever? This is the kind of work where you need to put in whatever. Is there any training tips where you give aspiring keeper right now? You know, because to me it's still natural. That's a natural gift to me.
Yeah, as you said, you know, most of it is natural. You can develop that talent, but there's certain things that you just can't really train.
Word.
You know what I mean? It's almost like I always say, you know, Usain Bolt, you know, like no matter how hard I train, I'm still never going to be able to run as fast as Usain Bolt, you know, because there was this natural foundation, you know.
Right.
So certain things you definitely can't train, but yeah.
Yeah, trust me, man. So yo, so that but unfortunately, so you've been, you know, I want to ask you though, because you've been you were involved in the 2015 Gold Cup. You never played, but I believe you're in a squad.
Because that's when I was coming off my second mission.
Oh, yeah, that would have been the time limit. Yeah. But you were a part of the journey though.
I was there because that time, I think we had the Copa Centenario in, I think it was Chile or something like that. I didn't even travel there, you know. So when the team, we went straight from the Copa to the Gold Cup. So I was in, you know, just in time for the Gold Cup. So Schaefer was like, all right, you know, you've been out for a while, you haven't played any games, and you know, as a goalkeeper and thing, you really need games to kind of get in your routine. So I mean, I was there, but at the time, you know, Miller went down and Gada was there. Gada stepped in and did a great job. So, you know, again, it was good. It was good, but I was there.
So you got a finals there, and that was the first. We set record this of being the first Caribbean country to go to finals in a Gold Cup. We are part of the journey there. Now the next hurdle would be win it, you know. The 2 years after that, we go finals again. You being the main reason for that. One of the main reasons. Finals come around now. Fantastic save from Altidore shot. You spring up again, your reflex, spring up again, knock the ball away from the other man who will come for the rebound. And right there, what happened right there? What happened in that situation?
So I think what happened was, as he's going to kick the ball, no, me I try to beat him to the ball. So me reaching the ball now and then moving the ball from him, end up kicking my hand instead of the ball, and it just rip open.
So that happened. First of all, what was going through your head at that moment?
I mean,
walking off the pitch.
I mean, obviously, you know, I wouldn't consider myself an emotional person, you know, but the tears came, you know, and I just couldn't hold it back, you know, because, you know, that's one of the moments, you know, I've been dreaming about, you know, and, you know, laying in my bed the night before the game, you know, I just couldn't help but just imagining, you know, lifting the trophy with a great group of guys, you know, and as the captain, the last thing you want to do is to be the first one off the ship, you know. So when I look back on the tournament we have had, and, you know, and the run we have been on, you know, and then when I look up and I see, you know, the finale, you know, the finale and 18 minutes in, you know, I have to come out. It was devastating, man.
So that happened. You come on. And from there, Altidore a superb free kick. As a fan watching that, even the second goal, I'm not gonna be real with you. Even the second goal, right? We keep our name. Dwayne Miller, where they come on here.
Yeah.
So the second goal, unfortunate, the horrible cross from USA baller. We head out the ball, but it was kind of flat. So it lick on a USA baller them and land on the foot of a next USA baller. Him kick the ball. In real time, well, not real time, but when I'm showing the replay in the match, yeah, as a fan, me I say, yo, if him did only 1 inch taller, him get the ball. Because even though him did react late, if him have one, and then I look on it and I say, yo, Andre Blake 1 inch taller than him still. So if Andre Blake did it, that's the 1 inch taller. And it's like John no star. Isn't me? But outside of that, make we get out of that vibe there. How we get over the hump? How we get over? What we need to do to get over the hump?
I mean, I think we have a tournament team, and I think we have come to recognize that, you know, and I think the more time we spend together, the better we get, you know, and that's why I try to push when we can have, you know, quality training camps and stuff like those. I think that's only gonna make us better, because I know we have a group that when everybody is bought into what we are doing and everybody is committed and say, make you go play some ball, we know say people in a trouble, you know. So I just think, you know, experience, you know, we're gaining valuable experience. I think we might be ahead of some of these teams in CONCACAF as well, because I think we made the transition earlier to start to go towards younger players. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you look at the Costa Ricas and the Honduras, even the US to an extent, I think they start to the transition to the younger players a little later than us, because if you look at the Bradleys and the Altidores, you know, I mean, the last Gold Cup, those were the guys we were playing against. And then when you look on our team and then you see the age difference, then I feel like when they bring their young team against our young team, you know, it's going to be a showdown. We're going to give them a run for their money, you know. So
yeah.
But gone are the days when it used to be a walk in the park for them, you know, and I think we have a lot of guys playing overseas now who are gaining valuable experience and playing at these levels, you know, day in and day out, and it's going to be valuable for us, because perfect example, if every day you want to learn to drive, and if every day you're only driving in the parking lot, you're going to be a parking lot driver. You know, if you don't go out on the big road, you're never going to know how to maneuver the big road. You know, so at some point you're going to need that experience, you know. So the more players we can have playing overseas at the highest level consistently, the better the product you're going to see when we come back and to play for the national team.
And that what one of the things where you said a while ago is we were somewhat ahead of the curve in terms of breeding youth in our team. In the JFF over the past year or two has been getting knocked on bringing in young player and how they bring in young player. But as you say, it's a great thing. It's a great idea they have in place, and we can't knock that. We can never knock that, right? So, but is there a wrong or right way to breed the young players in? Because that has been a big topic of conversation for the past year or so. Is there really a right way for look on JFF and say, yo, yeah, do it right? Like, you know, how do you monitor how you're bringing in youngsters?
It's a process. I think it's a process, and to be honest, everything you do, you're going to have somebody who's going to say it's the right way, and then another man going to say it's the wrong way. You know, no matter who did it and when them did it. So, I mean, it's a process, and everybody have their own methods of doing things. And if you have a plumber working on your house today, and the next plumber coming first, they will ask, how did they work? And work, you know. So, you know, you have to understand these things and just know that if at the end of the day, whatever you're doing, just make sure that you say you need 5 years or whatever, you just have to make sure after that time you're getting results, because if you're not, then, you know, that's kind of where the problem come in, because you can't bash a man way of doing his thing.
Word.
Everybody going to do it the same way, but at the end of the day, if the final product isn't there, then that's when you're going to have to say, all right, you know, we have to make a decision. So, yeah, so I definitely don't think there's a wrong or right way, as long as at the end of the day, we're getting the favorable results.
Word. And it's safe to say we're getting the results that they would have been looking for, because though the criticism to the topic is that, yo, we are bringing them to, you get me? Like we just throw them in, throw 11 man, 12 man, and then whatever. But if 5 man hit ground from the level the way they bring in, they did a good job. He did a great job. Cause even the big academy them. When them are bringing 75 youth in them academy, and like Manu for instance, and I just Rashford and Greenwood alone are come out of the 700 and odd man. You get me?
Exactly.
It's a hit and miss kind of thing with youngsters. So I understand your point totally. Outside of the hurdle, the hurdle, what we have for jump for win the World Cup. What else is it you would want to accomplish as a Reggae Boy International? What's the most prized asset where you would say, yo?
I mean, I haven't accomplished anything yet. If you ask me, I haven't won the gold. Oh, I won the Caribbean.
You win the Caribbean Cup.
And that's nothing. You know, so if you ask me, you know, I need to win the Gold Cup. I need to go to the World Cup, and not just go to the World Cup, but go to the World Cup and again compete, not just participate. You know, so I mean, we have to set the bar high and aim high. So I mean, if you ask me, other than winning the Caribbean Cup,
really accomplished anything?
No. So no matter how much clean sheet and this and that, for me, you know, I need team accolades. If I look back on my career, sometimes I wonder if I play for the wrong team, but when I look back on my career and I look in my trophy stand at home, it's just pure individual accolades. And I mean, I don't do track, you know, I don't do golf, you know. I'm a footballer. I need to have a team sport and play. You know, so me need fit can look on some picture in my house and I want team, me see one group of 30 man. You know, the feeling where you get when you know a group of players, you know, come together and collectively work towards something, achieve it, man, and can celebrate together. And I don't think throughout my career I've had that feeling enough. So that's, for me, that's the next step.
I love hear that from a captain still. I'm not telling a lie. I love hear that from a captain. We spoke to Taxi that last week or a couple of weeks ago. And just talking about him. The goal when he scored against Mexico. Sorry if I go back to the Mexico goal. When he scored that goal, insane goal, right? Send over finals and everything. The first thing he did was tell the other player them, calm down. I could see this through. No celebration. No, I could see this through. Does guys like him and Lowe make your job as a captain easier in the setup? Yeah,
definitely, because it's not a one-man show, you know. And I can't do it alone. And I tell them every day that, you know, I need help, you know. Because again, if we can have 11 captains, I don't think that's a bad thing. You know, it makes my job easier. So it's definitely good when you can have, you know, a bunch of leaders on your team. You know, so it's always good. And for me, I always welcome as much help as possible, because it's not easy, you know. It comes with a I don't want to say a burden. I would never want to use that word. But it have its pros and its cons, you know, and it's something. I'm still growing as a leader. I would consider myself a young leader. You know, not everything you do, everybody's gonna agree with you, and that is the life. But you know, you live and you learn, and you continue to grow, and you continue to just, you know, try to influence others around you and to keep the thing positive.
I want Dilo in a comment.
You look ugly, boy. Ask how trim me. Hey boy, everyone now. Come off my life. Some trim bud.
Well, yeah. There's another thing I want to ask about too. Where most, well, if not all, I want to do after a goal or something big happen, on a gather in a circle. What want to do at that point? Pray or not just talk about seeing through the game? What happens in that huddle?
Yeah, so before every game or every training session, we huddle up and we normally pray, you know, and then after games, same thing. So I think after that Mexico game, it was just a word of prayer, to the big man above, because at the end of the day, without him we are nothing. So,
Word. But outside of the before and after though, the huddle, I talk about like within the game. Like when a man score, like which match me that watch? It was USA in a 2015, I believe, when we scored the equalizer, and gather around, feel like a quick second before the ref blow. And me ask, what is prayers not say within the?
No. That's probably just maybe we are tell everybody
Just tactics and
for the next 15 minutes, make sure everybody stay focused. If it's close to the end of the game or the end of the half, we just say, all right, no, we need to close out the game, keep the ball, slow down the game. Just simple tactical stuff like those.
Word. For guys like me and other big fans who are always proud for what Reggae Boyz and them thing there, what kind of message you have for you in terms of what the future holds for the team as your captain?
I mean, there's definitely big things in store, and we have the talent. We have a great group of guys, as I said before, and we have a group of guys that really want to play, really want to represent, and tired of living in the past with just 98. We have a group that want to rewrite the history, and want to make a name for ourselves, and obviously it's not going to be easy. But we are dedicated, we are working, and we're doing everything we can to push the GFF also to support us, to put us in the best possible positions and situations to go out on the pitch and get the job done. So we're working on it. Still a lot of work to be done, but I can promise you all that we have big things coming, and with the support and the love, and there's a lot that this group can achieve.
And I believe that's mutual with all of them with interviews so far. Like the belief of the team alone make me know say World Cup now miss it. Next World Cup now miss it. You get me? And so I just want to come in and make you know say I appreciate it. Cause trust me, even the World Cup semi-finals there, bro, can't get it out of me. Can't get it out. You get me? Like that make me proud. Even cause when we go World Cup, me young, me a little youth. You get me? Some of them me not know.
Well, yeah.
You see me?
Yeah.
So trust me, man. I'm glad say me can live vicariously through now. Watch you see me? I do the thing the right way. And so you see me? Just show a little appreciation to the man them. They low. I don't know who want low in the comments at it though. But Jado. But yeah, so the next segment, the fans them will watch have some questions. I got you a couple of them real quick because the hour so up. I don't want to dip in time too. So I could show them say. Off the bat, of course. The first question from only Alexi. I say, which APL sides have shown interest in you, if any?
EPL sides?
As in English Premier League. But me I got change it and say Europe. Which European team overall been showing interest?
I mean, I would just kind of leave it right now at was it 20? Yeah, after the 2017 Gold Cup, it was Crystal Palace and Brighton.
All right. So Alexi, Crystal Palace, Brighton. Our next question, Lynch _ X. I say, wait. Oh, I'm ask why your dream car. What's your dream car?
My dream car. You know. To be honest, I love cars, but not fancy cars. Maybe just buy a Mark X and set it, rims it, and lower in, and But for me, my dream car is just a range sport.
Range? Yeah. Simple. Jojo, I say you have to ask him about days in schoolboy football. Would he talk about that still? You want to touch back a little on it for the people that come late?
Was it a specific question or just?
No, him just say yo touch base with what Jamaican football was like. You like schoolboy football?
For me, it was good enough. It was very good, and it also played a vital part in my development. You know, so that was very important for me. You know, and I went to 2 very good high schools. You know, so yeah, but it was good because I think it definitely played a big part in where I'm at today, because it was what I did in high school that got me recruited for college, and from college to the pros. So, you know, it did play a big part.
Alright. And Daniel Bent, you put in some more questions, man. I just them question alone there. Daniel Bent asking how was the transition from Jamaica to MLS? What was it like?
The transition from Jamaica to MLS. Well, first it was from Jamaica to college. But for me, like, as a little youth growing up, like, I don't know, I'm determined and never have it. My mother never have it. I come from nothing, one little community named Canaanites. You know, but 3-4 times a day, I got a ball ground in the hot sun, you know. But I used to tell myself that football is a way out, and I am going to make it. I did not know how, but I used to tell myself every day, say, if I'm going to ever make it out, football is the one thing that can change my life, change my family life. And I used to tell myself that no matter where I have to go, I'm going to go there, I'm going to do what I have to do. Listen, when leaving Jamaica and going to college, the first time I go Connecticut, it was an official visit. And it was probably like 10, 15 degrees Fahrenheit.
I thought about Canada vibes.
Yeah. I thought about minus in a Celsius.
Word.
You know, and I have on about 5 shirts and a big winter coat, and I have on a tam, and I'm still a freeze.
Yeah.
But not like at no point in time, I tell myself, say, yo, me no bother want to do this. The too cold, me can't. Like, I was just so focused and determined. When I tell myself, it's almost like me a freeze, but me no business. You get what I say? Because I had this determination. Say, if I see them put me, I go swim.
Them ones.
You see me? But me I go get there. And you know, going to Yukon, you know, the middle of nowhere, it's super cold and all of that. But you know, going over and having no friends, and you know, it was tough. It was very tough. But you know, I had a goal, you know, and I never lost sight of what I wanted, you know, and why I am doing it.
So that answer that. Well on. Me na questions and I say below, I say please block Jeff Mills. Who is this Jeff Mills person? How can I be Dilo in a chat? You know, it's because I'm telling you what it is, Dilo. I'm not really pay attention to the comments when me talk, you know. Which is why I'm telling them to use the question bar. Because I'm not really pay attention. So I don't know what go on. I'm oblivious to what go on. But I move on to the question then. Kevin Cooper asked what's your most memorable save for Jamaica?
Memorable save for Jamaica? I'm gonna have to say, you know, looking back on it, you know, me have whole heap of me save all tolerant penalty, you know.
Just me.
Playing against Serbia, you know. But I wanna say, I have to go put it the semi-final, the double save against Mexico.
Have to be. It has to be. It has to be. Cause as I say, I like is a whole Arsenal come out in another double save there. Cause you dive your foot foot save, you get up back, agility, reflex, and then the save again, hands. So your whole arsenal, it take your whole arsenal for the double save there. So would I agree, that is definitely my favorite, for sure. The same Kevin Cooper asking, what you love most about goalkeeping? Well, I could just ask 2 more questions and then call it, because soon 5.
I love goalkeeping, you know. Love, you know, love when me play strike on and score goal.
Yeah.
Love goalkeeping.
Gaffer, yeah, hear this, Gaffer.
Big man thing, man. But you know, at the end of the day, that's my job. You know, that's what I get paid to do. You know, but for me, it's like when I play cricket and I go out to go bat and no man know how to egg. So when you go out to go bat, it's almost like you're well nervous because you want to make sure, say you the first ball, you know, to egg. So you need to get off of your duck. So you know, so for me, goalkeeping, it's almost like you have this weight on your shoulder at every minute. You cannot drop a ball. You can't miscontrol a ball. It's anything you do wrong, 90% of the time the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Me I play upon the field, me free. Me free, daddy. Run up and down. Me miscontrol a ball, me run down back him man and tackle him.
Yeah.
Down again, me kick a shot and me miss. Good try, next one. Me free. But when I keep now, you know?
More tense.
Me know how to deal with it. Cause it affect me, you know. But when me out on the field, I run up and down like a chicken without head, man. But you know, when me in the goal now, it's a different level of focus and concentration, because this is the trick, you know. If you go out there and not worry about the pressures, you are gonna break. Because if you start to think, say, yo, John, what if I miscontrol the ball? The funniest thing, the next ball come to you, you're going to miscontrol. So you have to have a positive thoughts and all of that. But when I play on the field, I don't have time to think. Everything is just instinctive. Run up and down, kick ball. I play goalkeeper. For me, the best games are the busy games. When you're not busy, it challenges you more mentally, because that's when you have to stay. And you will find, say, you're adrift.
Easy to catch cold feet and them things. Yeah.
And then it's almost as if making decisions, and you're not doing nothing for 15 minutes, and then boom, you have to make a 5-second decision. It must be the best decision, and it must be the right one. And funny enough for us, it's like marginal, where you're half a step late and that's it. So for me, goalkeeping is almost 70% mental. Because if you cannot take care of this, you're not trouble.
Yo, may I read the comment? You know, I said I really think about it in the comments though. How deal was say man start show people in gun and them thing there?
What do I say? We have to go down the line.
I really go in the comments. But the last question, and it you know what you just say. If not goalkeeper, what your next best position? Where you want to play? Gaffer, open your ears, Gaffer.
Alright. I can turn up in a hole in midfield, because I can distribute the ball. I'm comfortable with the ball at my feet. I can play upon the wing, because, you know, I can run at them like Owen Garden. See when I comment there. But I like striker as well, but not post-up striker, because, you know, I not head back on them place them. I not like left them careless. So.
Word.
But if you ask me, and the number 10 spot in our midfield, so I can string 2 past. But
yeah.
My favorite, man, I laugh like you think a joke. Ask Aka. Ask Jebo and what. But yeah, man, but if I had to pick my favorite, I would probably go with the number 10. Number 10.
Them ones there. Alva, someone make Alva said dead in I comment. Say, oh God, why not camp me no know about? But yeah, man, yo, big up still to the interview. We're gonna leave it here, so. Because I don't want to cut off, you don't know. Again, appreciate the work and thing I want to put in. Isn't it?
Boy, no, I would go on. Man, them are record because said you go give worried on top. But boy, no, I eat that, you know.
But yeah, but big up, isn't it?
Yeah, man, bless
And
you.
we are going to watch it. We are going to pre through your whole career and thing. And we hope we can do this the next time down the line. When you actually have a team championship name and thing. You get me? So, big up again. You don't know.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man. Live. Live. I don't know what that a while ago, you know. That's more. I don't know. I want to go in the comments. What am I missing in the comments? No, I want to go. I see about 3 different deal page are coming. I want to go in the comments. Yo, no, I want to go in the comments. But yeah, anyways, live. I don't know. It was another installment, you know. Appreciate you as well. I wouldn't have this around so long. You get me? Without phone support, I wouldn't do all of this. So the waste man gonna make fake page. So yeah, big up again to the family. There again next week, you know, we'll continue it. So yeah, man. So big up again. Nana, hold it, Nana. Hold it. Hold it, my G. But yeah, man, people.